I've been thinking about this month ever since 4th of July. Took a nice picture with the kid in my very America-esque swimsuit. Let's see the picture. Bam, up, looking good in the hood. Yeah. And I almost didn't post it on social media because I was thinking about it, looking at that picture. Let's see it again. Bam. Yeah. So you see a guy who's got some muscle, got a little bit of fluff. He's completely in transition, but people don't realize the transition where, a year ago, that picture was a lot less flattering, dropping 50 pounds during that time period, but still not where we want to be, but a lot farther than where we came. But in a vacuum, people see that, and you'll get the inevitable comment, "Oh, nice dad bod, nice gut," that whole thing. Whether it be online, whether it be in person with your friends, and I'm a big boy, I can handle it. But I was thinking, if this happens to just me, just a purely anecdotal case. I mean, how often does this happen for people who are going through a weight loss journey themselves and are in transition, and then people make a snide comment or two? It's like, oh, I guess you're not losing that much weight anymore. I guess you kind of plateaued, that whole thing. And because they're projecting their insecurities onto you, which really says more about them than it should ever say about you. But I can see how people can take those comments to heart, and it really does suck because you are going to plateau. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, losses will slow. Like, it's a lot easier to lose the first 50 if you're massively overweight than losing that last 10, that last 15, or wherever you want to be. Sure. And it's super frustrating. Like, your macros can be on point, your workouts can be on point, and grueling, and just continually getting up and getting after it, getting the right amount of sleep, drinking the right amount of water, getting all of your supplements in, and then you still gain weight, or you stop gaining muscle mass, which is super frustrating. It is, where you just question everything you're doing. Is this worth the work? Like, what isn't a lot of work? Cheesecake. Cheesecake is freaking delicious. And you can see where if a person hits that spot and then also is having, like, really frustrating time in the weight room and on the scale, and then you get a snide comment like that, whether it be some no-name jabroni on the internet or a friend, a loved one, etc. You can see why people do quit. And then when you ask them about it, they'd be like, oh, I don't know. And either consciously or subconsciously, it's like, you really gonna let that stop you? Don't. Like, no one else's opinion matters more than yours. Actually, no one else's opinion straight up matters. That includes friends, family, loved ones, etc. Like they'll all say, you look great, you look great, you look great. That's true. But the only thing you have to prove is to yourself. Like, you can have people support you, people that hate on you for some reason. Yeah, random people just have haters. I don't know why. I don't know, like what do you benefit? Hating someone you don't even know on the internet. Kind of odd, but it says way more about that person doing the hating than about you. So you gotta dig deep. Like, does it matter to you? Like, you gotta think about how you felt and how you were motivated when this whole damn thing kicked off. Like, when I was 255 pounds, pre-diabetic, winded whenever I tried to, bend over, tie my shoe, that whole thing. And yeah, I just realized, having a kid, I want to be around, which is really important. So you have to start off early. So that's why we're continually getting up early in the morning. That's why we're getting after it. That's why we're eating smart. So, although I did just shotgun a thing of ice cream today, because so we take the kid to go get ice cream, and it's a hot summer day. Of course, we have some ice cream, right? So we get the small. The small's like that big, right? And Margaret's only 3, so shoot, of that size, she finishes like that much, and it's like, well, I'm more cheap than I am losing weight today. So it was a bad example. Anyways, but continually just focusing it at and doing it for yourself, or doing it for the right reasons, doing it for why you started this in the first place, and then just keep after it. Like, also, what other options do you really have? I mean, is it really fun to stay up till 2 a.m. watching Netflix marathons, eating Tostitos pizza rolls with Cool Whip? Some people probably do that. I know it does sound good, but imagine how it makes you feel. Imagine, like, the old cliche, nothing tastes as good as fit feels. You can say BS, because there's some food that tastes really, really good. But just the way you feel after a good workout, you got the endorphins going, and then you have a good a good meal after it, a nice piece of meat or a nice salad as well, and you just feel good. You get 8 hours of sleep, your water's on point, and you just wake up refreshed. You don't need coffee. You don't need coffee. You drink coffee because you enjoy it. Yeah, it's so weird. Just remember how that feeling feels, right? And don't go back. Just don't go back. Keep on grinding. Like, you will get there. Yes, it will slow down. Yes, there will be other people that will lose more weight than you. Who cares? You're running your own race, and your only judge is yourself. You're the only one with the stopwatch. You're the only one timing this thing. So do it up.